There was a moment in my life, precisely a year and a half ago, when I came to realize what bliss really was. The rain was coming down, but I was 4 feet up. The first drop slipped down my cheekbone, leaving behind a hurried, shallow path of water. It came faster. I was suspended in the air, a small flame above a frozen river, and the rain was cool. The line was wet too, as the water droplets began to accumulate exponentially. And then it hit me. My whole life, I'd always been the guy that spent every moment doing something. I just couldn't stop. It wasn't in my blood. Then I heard about a mysterious sport, something that defies gravity and requires genuine relaxation. So I took the money I was saving for college and bought a slackline. What's that, you might ask? It's a line, about 2 inches wide, that one ties between two trees. The line bends from the tension and the person stands on it and walks across. A tightrope, but for recreational use. It was made famous by a guy named Sketchy Andy. He's a professional highliner and trickliner that does numerous tricks on it for show. He took his skills to the Super Bowl halftime show in 2012 and inspired the nation. Ever since then, slacklining has been a growing sport, especially in Colorado, where it was picked up really easily by rock climbers. I decided to purchase one that summer so that I could have a skill going into college that I could use to impress friends and, even more importantly, girls. I was desperate to change my life, but I didn't have the mindset to. I wanted to be that guy that could take some time to just chill out and really just think about life. I went out every day and reflected on my past 4 years. I was a nerd by definition, but I didn't realize it. I overlooked how hard I worked in high school and realized the 6 AP classes I took gave me no credit for college. I achieved a 3.85 GPA for a school that required a 3.2, and I knew all along that CU Boulder was exactly where I wanted to go. Then I reflected on my social life. I was pretty uptight about it. I stuck with one group of friends from 6th grade all the way through senior year, and I didn't even get to do all the crazy things I wanted. School was literally half my life. I kept going out. Walking a little further on the line every day, I taught myself to relax. It was a sort of tranquil meditation, but in my own form. Just you, hovering over the grass, the wind quivering the line, the leaves falling in your face. It does something to you. I've never felt anything like it before. I developed deeper thoughts, cleansed my body, and breathed new air. It was a slow, gradual process for me to realize my epiphany, but it was the single most memorable experience of my life, and I had no help in it. What was my epiphany? It's something hard to put into words, as it means so much to me. I was on my way to the trees, and the weather was reminiscent of the calm before the storm. It was so quiet outside, I could hear my veins pumping electricity throughout my body from the espresso I just consumed. I set up the line and crossed over. It was a long session. I easily spent an hour and a half before the first drop of rain hit me, and that drop hit me like thunder. My body had hit total nirvana, and the rain completed it. I realized that I just need to take time and relax. Forget about school 1 minute, take more breaks, learn to enjoy life. Walking back, I felt like I took a glass of ice water in a hot shower and chugged it. My insides were completely different and I had a new outlook on life. I felt fresh and ready to take on the world. I went into college and felt a lot more relaxed about my classes. I instantly became much more social and willing to do things besides schoolwork. Last year, freshman year, was the best year of my life, hands down. I experienced many things I never thought I would experience. In the past year, I've eaten ghost peppers, broken my ankle, trespassed, and done so much more. I've been more social than I've ever been, and during that first semester I couldn't even keep up with the amount of people I was trying to connect with. That revelation literally changed my life and expanded my course of knowledge forever.